So, yes, like I think we're going to get more moments out of that match, but I think in terms of talked about, it's the star making that's going to happen. I think Willow wins. We've seen this Edge tour. We saw the promo last week. And if Mercedes' first match is a loss to Willow, we continue to see that star rise. And I think that's what we end up talking about at the end.
That would be awesome if that's where they go. If Willow wins the match, all the CEO and all this stuff, I was on Busted Open talking about this, and all the hosts over there is like, we're not sure if this match will deliver. I'm just like, wait a minute. I mean, Mercedes been off, but she's not going to be so rusty that the match will suck.
Right.
It's going to be fun. It's been really weird over there. That's why I take solace with my family here, so we can just openly talk about this stuff. Like, all these guys over there on Sirius are just on Busted Open are like, yeah, I'm not sure if this match will deliver. If it's a B, I heard Nick Nemeth say, if this is a B+, then this match may not deliver. People will say Mercedes is bad or and I'm just like, well, wait a minute. You think Mercedes Moné is going to blow this thing? Seriously? A B+ would mean that match is no good? I don't know what Nick was talking about.
Yeah, look, B+ is really good. Like, especially because if there's an A on the card, that's going to Ospreay, right? Like, if this match is a B+, it delivers. Like, if any match is a B+, it delivers.
And with Ospreay, we said, like, you have to put that to the side. Like, Ospreay, we know is going to do his thing. Like, everyone else, you compete for match of the night. That isn't Ospreay.
It just irked me because I know that Mercedes Moné can. Here's the thing: outside of WWE, we saw her in New Japan. She delivered in New Japan. There was no like, oh my God, she's used to the WWE mechanical style, so she won't be able. She delivered there. So why would you do it in AEW? She's done a lot of promos because she was hurt. She was not medically cleared. And so she takes the one bump through the table last week. And so now this matchup is going to be great. It was great in Long Beach when they had it in New Japan.
Correct.
It's gonna be fine here.
It was fantastic when she got hurt.
Right.
She got hurt and then still finished the match, which, by the way, was great.
Right.
The fear won't and people are conflating two things. They say, well, her promos are too WWE-like. Okay, well, you can work on her on that. If you want her to have better promos and it feels more unscripted, okay, we can talk about that. But the idea that, well, she's in an AEW ring, so she won't be able to perform as well. Like, what? She's already performed away from WWE. This matchup is going to deliver, especially if both ladies stay healthy. 20-minute matchup, it's going to be great. I think it's going to be fine.
I agree, and that's why I think at the end of that, if it's Willow standing up still as champion, then you have a legit star in that division, probably the biggest since you made Britt into such a star. And then, misused her and she disappeared. But like that is something that
she's legitimately hurt.
Okay. Well, before that, like there's a lot of mystery around her. But like you made her into a star, you could do the same with Willow this week if you give her the win. And I think that's where
isn't Willow already there?
Yeah, but a win over Mercedes, like she's over as a babyface, and like Hood said last week, like her merch should be through the roof. But if you give her that win over Mercedes, I feel like it's a different level.
But I mean, I guess you can run it back because she already has a win over Mercedes. Her last match against Mercedes was a win over Mercedes.
No, it wasn't in this company. Those don't count the same.
They don't count the same. Okay, I'll tell you what the finish is. You guys ready for the finish?
Hit me.
The finish is that Mercedes Moné wins because of outside interference. The outside interference will be NWA's Camille. She's been sitting there for 3 months. She's been signed.
Yeah.
And she was champion at NWA for a long time. And she's gonna come out and she's going to be like the Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels situation. So she's gonna be the heater for Moné, and Moné wins because of outside interference. You'll see Camille, I think, on Sunday. That's my prediction. Yeah.
What if it's Statlander?
Oh, turning on Willow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I like that.
Sign me up for a Stat Willow feud. Okay. I could be talked into that.
Yeah,
and maybe Monet's a CEO, right?
Right.
That means that she's the head of something that's happening. I don't know what, but it sounds like she's going to be part of, oh my God, a faction. How about that? So
Stop me if you've heard this before.
yeah, since we're back to the 90s again, everybody's in a faction. So I think she's a CEO of something. So I think that Monet will win, but it won't be clean. I don't believe.